Hey Scrappers, Moose here. So this video is on gold-plated pottery, I guess. Plates, vases, cups, that kind of stuff. Ceramics, porcelain, anything like that has gold plating on it. I've put out a couple videos on how to take that gold plating off, which a lot of you seem to be really excited about, which is great. But you got to keep in mind that the plating on there is so thin that it really does take a lot of material to make anything significant. I mean, a good example is, it takes 1 pound of trimmed fingers to make like 2 to 3 grams of gold, pure gold. So if you were to take those trimmed fingers, 1 pound, and line them up, keep in mind that most of them are double-sided, that would be really, really long, and that plating is much thicker than what's on ceramics. So one of my subscribers sent me a vase to try and recover the gold from and do a video on. So I thought this would be a good idea or a good way to show you how deceiving this can be. So this vase right here, you can see that vase was completely head to toe plated in 22 karat gold. It weighed in at 164.6 ounces. So what I did was I scrubbed it thoroughly, washed it, dried it, and I baked it for a couple of hours to make sure that all the moisture was out of it. And I weighed it, and it was 164.6 grams. Did I say ounces earlier? Sorry, my grams. And then I took it and I set it in the hydrochloric acid and bleach solution. As you can see in the video, I'll put a link to it down here somewhere. And within less than a minute, all the gold was completely off of it, and it looked like that. So now it's completely white. All you see is the ceramic stuff underneath it, right? So all the gold's removed. Good, that's what you want. But when I was done, I washed it, dried it, and baked it again for 2 hours, and then weighed it again. And I don't know if you can see the weight at the bottom, 164.6 grams. So this vase is probably about, I'd say it was about 7 or 8 inches tall. So all that complete plating removed, which would be, I mean, that's the equivalent of a lot of trim from a lot of plates, like at least a couple dozen. So all of that was less than 1/10 of a gram. So keep that in mind. I mean, gold recovery is fun. I do it as a hobby. But for most people, you need to realize that it takes a lot of material to make anything decent. Now, does that mean you shouldn't do it? That's entirely up to you. What I like to do is I have a bottle of the auric chloride solution, which is the HCl in bleach. It may not even be called auric chloride, but I'm not a chemist, so I just call it my gold water. So I take that, and I have a glass vinegar bottle that I just keep reusing and dissolving gold into it until, like once every 6 months, I'll precipitate the gold out of it, and then I'll discard the rest of the solution after I test it to make sure there's no more gold in it. So, if you take your time, and if you're not in a rush, you can't be in a rush with this stuff. That's the biggest tip that I can give you guys. When it comes to gold recovery, you cannot be in a hurry. If you are, you're going to make mistakes, things are going to happen, you're going to lose gold, you're going to make it harder to recover. It's really worth taking the time to educate yourself about it and then do it. And at that point, you'll understand that it takes a lot of material to make anything. So, again, people who say they want to buy pottery and stuff like that, like Goodwill or thrift stores that have gold plating on it, you're better off searching those stores for sterling silver that got accidentally shelved for 99 cents or something, because you're really not going to make any money back if you buy the plates for gold trim. So even something like this that was completely gold plating to bare and didn't even lose 1/10 of a gram. it's not worth paying money for it. If you had a couple of dozen of them, yeah, you'd probably get a tenth of a gram, maybe 2/10 of a gram. So yeah, I mean, because it only takes, literally, it took 60 seconds to dissolve all the gold off of it. So the time, it doesn't take much time. So that's a good thing. So there, that's all you have. I think that's all I can say about that. If you have any questions, I'm not a chemist, but I'll try and do my best or point you in the right direction. Comment, like, subscribe. See you on the next one.